Hello, everybody. Don't mind the get up. I'm gonna go on a flight real soon. I have an interesting plan, I guess. So, new video might be coming out possibly in like the next month or so. I won't be uploading for the next 2 weeks, but listen, I haven't uploaded, I think, in 2 months, so not a big issue. Like, yeah. So today we're gonna talk about why you're haunted. What I mean by that, well, it's October, thought I might as well get in the spooky things, but haunted by what exactly? I'm. We'll start off general. We'll say you're haunted by your past. Okay, that's very general. Mm. All right, let's say you're haunted by the memory of apples. Okay, apples. That's where it is. So you had a lot of apples when you were a child. You loved apples. Apples were so good and stuff. And now apples, you just don't have them anymore. Supermarket doesn't sell them. Out of stock. They stopped growing them. They actually went extinct 2 years ago, and they've just been painting oranges, fucking red and green. So, yeah, the reason you're haunted is because there's some feeling of like there hasn't been an end. The reason I mention the apples is to try and give you an idea, without going fully into the relationship aspect so early on in the video. But most of the time, the reason you're haunted by memories and things of your past is usually because of unresolved emotional experiences. And what I mean by that is that sometimes things aren't over, no matter how much you want them to be, and no matter how much it is over. There's that emotional connection there, and there's so much unfinished business that it constantly comes back up into your life, and it feels like it's hanging over you, it's following you everywhere, it's haunting you. You are haunted. The emotional experiences usually, or the failure to actually enact those emotional experiences, usually leads to a few feelings of guilt, shame. It can even leave you with some trauma. That's the main crux of it. Trauma usually produces things like ghosts. Like ghosts. It produces people that'll come into your life and just make a mess, and they'll leave. And ultimately, I do think possibly this comes out of a place of loneliness. Not like not being alone. That's not what I mean when I say that. I mean like feeling alone. Just, yeah. You can be surrounded by as many people as you want. You can have the attention of anybody you want, but the person that's haunting you, it's a rough one. Like, it's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing. Illuminates all over your head. Constantly follows you everywhere. Fuck, this is like an STD. This bitch is like crabs. My God. To be haunted by someone, I'd say it's a semi-blessing. It's a semi-blessing being haunted by somebody. Just because to like build up that emotional experience that never had to pay off anyway, it must have took a lot of effort. It just must have took a lot. And you can feel that, and you know that, and you also know that everything that you felt is real. Everything you felt was fact. It was fact. It wasn't fiction, But it's looking back and retrospectively and stuff. Anyway, memories. It's trying to The reason you're haunted so much by these people in your life is because your brain is scared. Your brain wants to defend itself. Ultimately, we all want to defend ourselves, but when the brain experiences something like that, that can cause anxiety, trauma, like, it doesn't know how to react. The people that hurt you the most, they're sometimes the remedy. Or it feels that way anyway. They're not actually the remedy. If they were there, it would probably make everything worse ultimately, because the person did cause you to fucking have guilt, shame, impaired your memory. You know, it's just the fact of, I don't know. It feels like somebody soldered iron their name into your skull. It's hard. It's horrible. It's bad crack. Your brain is doing it as a defense mechanism. So it's constantly looking out for the similar signs of that person so you can avoid a person like that. But it doesn't help. Ultimately, it does not help. It gets in the way of a lot of things. It gets in the way with your life, ultimately. Your daily life, your regular life, your whole fucking story of life. Sorry, there's a fly in my room. It's pissing me off. Now, being haunted isn't just about, like, it's not just about your relationships now. Like, you can be haunted by a job opportunity that you never got, you know? Simply that was just never given to you. Yeah, let's just get a better angle here. Yeah, like, you can be haunted by a lot of things. You can be haunted by actions that you have done. Just go back into the shame, all this and that. You can, yeah. Being haunted isn't about specifically an individual or a relationship. It's visceral is the only word I can put it as. When you feel this, like, there was so much strong emotions around this to the point where it is now actively intruding on your everyday life. Like, there's so much layers to this, and everyone is a bit haunted by the past, and I do believe that. I think everyone has something they linger on to. And it's not me to demote anyone's struggle, or it's not me to demote, you know, it's not, I'm not trying to make people look bad or anything, but there's different levels to it. Like, someone will come up and they'll be like, oh, I'm haunted by this thing that I did when I was a kid, like, fucking, I whipped my dick out. I whipped my dick out in kindergarten. Well, okay, buddy. Then you can ask the next guy, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm haunted by the fucking children I ran over by accident." You know, like, both of them are haunted, but yeah, you know, you get me. The worst thing about being haunted, though, is definitely trying to replace, I assume. Try and replace. So it's no longer a ghost, there's an actual, like, physical thing there to replace it. But even that never works. You're still haunted by the events, or you're still haunted by the thing. Because the thing could be anything. The thing could be a job. It could be a fucking item. It could be a person. It could be a person. Most of the time, I assume this to be mostly people, to be honest with you. But yeah. There's not much you can really do. If you look at this and you say to yourself, and you know for a fact that you're haunted by your past or actions or inactions, the best thing you can do is go see a doctor. Go speak to a therapist. Go seek professional help. Because, honest to God, man, like, so many people nowadays are trying to replace, like, human interactions with robots. I know it's not like a big thing. It's not really, really big yet, but, like, people are using fucking ChatGPT for, like, therapy, and that's concerning. That is concerning. Then again, like, Then again, what can you do? The people can't afford doctors. They can't afford anything. But anyway, if you need it and it does cost money, go get the fucking help you need, man. Go get the help you need. Because otherwise, it won't be you regretting it, it'll be everyone around you. If you don't seek this personal help and you actually realize your full potential, or even get to fulfill your full potential, you'd look back on this time and consider and go, well, why the fuck did I let that hold me back? Because this does drag on. And the worst part about it is, if you avoid these things that haunt you, it makes it worse. This is just a horrible situation to be in to begin with. You don't want to be haunted. No one wants to be haunted, but everyone is. I think it's more of the, I don't know. I think it's more pack mentality. Everyone's got to have something, you know what I mean? Bad crack. That's what it is. And I was on a roll there too. And also, a good way to negate being haunted and stuff is self-love, but it's hard to love yourself when you're constantly being reminded of inaction, as I said beforehand. You know, you get me. Guys, ultimately, this video was pretty lazy, but the next one, trust me, will be better. It will be better, trust me. Slightly lazy, kind of went nowhere, spoke in circles for a bit. Honestly, guys, I'm just tired. Really tired. Yeah. The only reason I'm making these videos is I'm the Great Gatsby, pretty much. No, I'm lying to you. I never want to see that person again. I always give everyone the benefit of the doubt because that's just what I want, you know? I'm gonna be okay. Ultimately, though, you should just fucking call the Ghostbusters. They'll get you stop haunted very soon. Good video, guys. I'm gonna go on holiday. I'll be away for 2 weeks, and hopefully the video will be out the third week, but just see how that goes. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Stay safe out there, and yeah, don't let the past creep up on you. See ya.